Most humans could have the entirety of their fleeting lives chronicled in but a few short lines. Their stories really make for terribly dull reading.
This place impresses me every time I come here.
We'll just wait here. We don't want to cause any extra trouble for you.
Ayaka wouldn't mind.
Honestly, even if we did come with you, we wouldn't know what to say or do once.
Alright then, we won't be long.
Without looking at the board, you've ruined my strategy in one move. Amazing. Now what should I do next?
Ayaka, Toma, it's us!
Hey guys, it's been a while. If you're looking for my lady, I'm afraid she's not here right now.
Oh? That voice. Toma, would that happen to be the traveler?
Yes.
Greetings, traveler. Ayaka speaks of you constantly. Finally, today is the day. I am head of the Kamisato clan, and Yashiro commissioner, Kamisato Ayato. Greetings, both. I have long been indebted to you on my sister's behalf. Finally, I have the chance to express my profoundest gratitude to you. Ayaka is out today. If you are here regarding anything related to the Kamisato...
Oh, hi! Your flattering words flatter us. Please...
Why on earth are you talking like that?
Well, he seems like a pretty powerful person. He's already working his way up Paimon's list of people to Look! As soon as he stands up, the whole atmosphere in the room changes, and it feels like you gotta be...
You shower me with praise undeserved, my little guest. There is no need to be quite so formal. This is a private residence.
Oh, good. Because that whole spiel was really tiring just now. Alright, now that that's over, Paimon's just gonna ask the question. We heard a rumor that Kujo Kamaji and Hiragi Chisato are gonna get married soon. Do you know anything about that?
Oh? I wouldn't have thought you'd heard about that yet. I see. Well, it's true. It wasn't long ago that I received the news myself. The head clans of 2 commissions are to become joined through marriage. Since the Yashiro Commission presides over cultural and ceremonial affairs...
Yes. And since the commissions are kind of the face of the Almighty Shogun to the map...
Right! Makes sense. Ah, 2 true lovers becoming husband and wife. What a happy occasion!
It is. High-profile matrimonial links between 2 commissions are extremely rare. But these 2 truly love each other.
Alright then. I'll be sure to pay them a visit to send the best wishes of the Kamisato clan.
No need. I'll visit them personally this time.
Huh? But you have other things to be doing.
This is a marriage between the Kujo clan and the Hiragi clan. The Kamisato clan must demonstrate the work of the Yashiro Commission is indeed multifarious. Normally, weddings and other ceremonies would... But she is presently occupied with other matters. And I happen to have a little time to spare. Oh, and would you 2 care to join me? I presume you 2 have a special connection with the individuals in question. This being the case, why not come and offer your best wishes too?
Oh, it's not as interesting as you make it sound. No, we just agreed to help deliver a letter this one time, that's all. Although wait, does that mean we helped make this wedding happen? Alright then.
I cannot thank you enough. Your mere presence shall surely meet...
Wait, you're the Yashiro Commissioner, but you can't do small talk?
Small talk is a chore. Of course, there are some people in the world. Toma, I'm heading out with my 2 guests now.
Not a problem. Take care, my lord. What's wrong? Are you worried about having to be on your best behavior around my lord? Well, the vast majority.
Ah, you're finally... Oh, Yashiro Commissioner!
Who are these 2?
They're friends of ours. Paimon will do the introductions.
So it's true. Well, there we have it.
Great, so our hunch was spot on.
It is a little inappropriate for me to have shared news of this magnitude with you.
But don't worry, sir. We give you our word.
That puts my mind at ease. Now, on the topic.
Of course not. I'd be honored.
I guess this is where
Oh, cheer up,
I'll try. Thank you.
All right, then. Please excuse me. I'll leave.
Okay. Thanks, Ibe. I apologize that your impromptu visit comes at a busy time for us, Commissioner.
I don't mean to impose, Sir Kujo. I heard the good news about yourself and Lady Hiragi. What a
I'm truly honored. I hope the news didn't come as too much of a surprise.
Hey there! We came to congratulate you as well!
Since the incident with the Takatsukasa clan, things in the Tenryou Commission have slowly started to stabilize. I'm still acclimating to the position of acting head of the clan.
You're far too modest. The public thinks very highly of you. They say you're hardworking, upright.
I'm flattered, but I wouldn't have achieved anything without the support of my people.
Well, you're certainly making big progress in that department!
Come on now, you're embarrassing me. Pardon me,
It's perfectly all right. Please, continue. It's a joyous occasion. Lighthearted is exactly how things should be.
You're right. But I am curious to know, what's your honest opinion on the whole?
Of course not. Where there is true love, nothing should be allowed. No doubt people will offer you a colorful variety of opinion.
Indeed I am.
So, please be confident. When your mind is made up, you ought not. Nevertheless, there is just one small aspect.
Please, go ahead.
You've been working hard to bring the Tenryou Commission in line. If you choose now, of all moments, to announce a marriage between the Hiragi...
Yeah. Couldn't have put it better myself, Sir Kamisato. This has been my biggest concern for quite a... Hiragi Shinsuke is firmly against me having any contact at all with Chisa. So although now may not look like the best timing for this marriage...
Oh, that guy? Yeah, he acts like this sweet old man, but he was determined.
I can see where you're coming from. But you're only postponing the problem, not...
Yes, I'm well aware of that. But since Chisato had the courage to ask me to marry her in spite of well, sort of. She raised the idea in a letter, and after some initial hesitation... It's funny, actually, because when I formally proposed to her in person, she denied having ever written that letter.
Huh? Really?
She didn't say. She just acted confused by the whole thing. She really committed to it.
Oh.
Anyway, as her boyfriend, I knew she was just pretending, so I played along and said, I was only joking about the letter. After making some disgruntled noises about me making a stupid joke, she blushed and said yeah.
Okay. So you discussed it and decided on a date?
We did. I guess it was a chance to finally... And you know what? I think it was about time. No matter what happens next, I will always be there for her as...
Oh, give me a break. Sorry, but Paimon's been wanting to say this the whole time. Is it just this dude, or does everyone in love act like this? He just won't stop talking.
Apologies, my friends. And also to Sir Kamisato. I must sound like a fool.
Far from it. On the contrary, seeing you so positively smitten puts my... No surer evidence could there be of your true feelings and your commitment. I wish you a joyous wedding when the day comes.
Yeah, even if it's kinda irritating to see you all smug like this, it's still a happy occasion.
Thank you all. It means a lot.
We have some other business to attend to now.
Very well. I'll see you out.
He seems busy. That must be true for anyone about to get married, right? It's a...
You're right. Kujo Kamaji is on Cloud 9. What do you think, Traveler? He chalked it up to her being coy, but that doesn't sound like the Hiragi Chisato I know. It bothers me also. But, unfortunately, attempting to seek the truth of the matter would likely be
Yeah, how come? Whenever we come across stuff like this on our adventure...
I see. So that's how adventurers think. In my opinion, we face two obstacles in this case. Firstly, we have very little information to go on, and secondly, and more importantly, the person involved does... If we intervene without his blessing, good intentions may lead to
You do have a point. Kamaji doesn't seem worried...
Everything in the world is intertwined. What looks like a simple outcome is often the result of multiple conflating reasons. Seeking the full truth would be a long and laborious process. It would be sort of. I have to take this approach, or the work of the Yashiro Commissioner would never be done. My opinion is something like this. When something strange happens, instead of if the outcome is positive, and no one was deceived or harmed in the process, then it is acceptable. We don't know yet. After all, we don't know what Hiragi Chisato's thoughts are. I have to say, I'm impressed by your ability to zero in on the issue from such a short meeting. Most insightful of you. You are thorough and...
Huh? But Chisato and Kamaji have already talked
Only if we are to take Kujo Kamaji at his word. But there are two sides to every... I wish to know Hiragi Chisato's angle on.
Huh. Makes sense, but Paimon's...
Don't worry about it. I was planning to visit the Hiragi clan to deliver my best If she's as committed as Kujo Kamaji, perhaps they can navigate the challenges ahead Well, life isn't always a
There is still much to prepare for the wedding. Should we also invite some prominent business leaders?
At the very least, we should send them in.
I agree. Ah, hello there, Yashiro Commissioner. To what do we owe the honor on this fine day?
As it happens, I'm here regarding the same wedding I believe I heard you discussing. Would Lady Hiragi happen to be available at—
Our lady is entertaining guests right now, and we're not entirely sure how long she will be.
But please, do come in. We will arrange some tea and snacks for you and your attendant.
Hey, Paimon is not an attendant!
You misunderstand. These two are dear friends.
You're too kind.
We don't wish to impose. We'll just wander around in the general area. Apologies for the interruption while you're busy with preparations. Please, let us know once Lady Hiragi—
Nonsense, Commissioner. No imposition at all. This wedding is a joyful occasion, and all the other clans who we're merely doing the best we can to make this—
When the time comes, we'll invite everyone in the
That sounds splendid. We'll leave you to it.
Take care, Commissioner!
Seems like you guys talked a lot without actually saying anything.
Hence why I dislike small talk. Our timing was not ideal, but never mind. I spotted a stall on our way over where we can pass the—
Oh, it's Tomoki!
Ah, it's you! Good to see you again. Seems like you're always showing up with a VIP in tow.
Oh? So you know the owner as well?
Yup, we tried his dango milk a while back with the almighty Shogun in Inazuma City.
Ah, I see. So you were involved in that. I'd caught wind of this dango milk, but I didn't know that it had anything to do with you two. I always order one of his creative drinks whenever I pass this. When I noticed he'd set up shop in Rito, I simply had to come by.
Oh, thanks to you all, my business is finally beginning to take off. It gave me the confidence to decide that I'm gonna stick to creative cuisine. On the one hand, I wanted more people to be able to try out my culinary creation. So I gave it a lot of thought and finally came up with—
Sounds interesting. What is it this time?
I've decided to give complete creative control to the customer. I offer all sorts of ingredients, and then, as well as dango, I now offer rice cake, purple potato balls.
Do they really all go well with milk? Hard to imagine, but who knows?
What if I were to choose some ingredients you don't have here?
Well, I guess so. Any novel ideas you have, Commissioner. The whole idea was to let my customers express their creativity freely.
Excellent. There are a few things I'd like to try. Lavender melon, seagrass, and sea ganoderma.
What? You wanna mix those with milk?
I do indeed. Why?
You really think that's gonna turn out tasty?
It's all about the experience. The taste is secondary. Traveler, any thoughts?
Sounds like a risky choice. Are you sure?
3 milks with lavender melon, please.
No problem. Give me a second, I'll have— Here, your milk is ready. Give it a try.
Yep, just as Paimon suspected.
I think it tastes all right. It makes me feel in touch with Mother—
Your review seemed pretty positive, but Paimon still thinks that—
Taste is your key concern, yes?
Obviously! Tasty food and drinks are some of life's—
Well said. If I could say the same was true for me, I believe— Yes. No one has unlimited energy, and I try to conserve mine for the things that really count. Having my sister attend public events in my stead, and having Toma as housekeeper has also been—
We're just passing the time here though, right?
one or two things. Let's continue this discussion somewhere else. I noticed something before we left the Hiragi clan's residence. No, it was just a small detail. I was curious to know their thoughts on the wedding. Naturally, they responded that all other clans are happy, but that's not the truth.
What do you mean?
Hiragi Shinsuke is still in prison, meaning the Kanjo Commission is the least stable in the— Hiragi Chisato is the sole remaining pillar of her clan. But they didn't mention a word about that. I imagine they didn't want to discuss family issues in front of outside. Keep a close eye on them, Hisashi.
Yes, sir.
Whoa! Where did you come from?
This is one of my most trusted members of the Shumatsuban. He's been quietly watching out for us this whole time.
Merely doing my duty, sir.
Keep a close watch on the clan representatives we met today.
Well received. I'm on the...
Oh, and I almost forgot. That milk I just had? Please order one more and deliver...
As you wish, sir.
Oh no, poor Toma.
Sir Kamisato, Lady Hiragi's previous engagement is now concluded.
Thank you kindly. Let's go and see Hiragi.
I heard that Sir Kamisato had brought some guests, but I didn't know it was you two.
It's been a while, Lady Hiragi. How have you been faring?
This is a rare privilege, Sir Kamisato. It is not often that I have the chance to meet you. You must be so busy. Thank you so much for taking the time to come and congratulate Kamaji and I.
But of course. The Tri-Commission are the servants of the Shogun, and we should look out for one another. Perhaps his joy is infectious, for I am now feeling rather elated myself.
Thank you for your kind word. This was not an easy decision to make. I'm sure the news will cause something of a stir. But come what may, we will stand as one, and...
Sounds like things are pretty tough for you to...
Yes. To be honest, but Kamaji has been so supportive.
It sounds like you have some considerable reservations.
Yes. Well, there are so many things I need to consider. In case you were wondering, I was not actually entertaining VIP.
Oh!
He charged in all of a sudden and said that he had something very important to tell me. He didn't mince his words. Basically, he doesn't want me to marry Kamaji. He has always been a calm and contained person who never acts up. But despite all that, what he was saying made a lot of... He pointed out that I am like the final pillar propping up my clan. If I marry into the coup...
It's just two families becoming one big...
Traditionally, in Inazuma, clan affiliation influences after the wedding. Lady Hiragi will belong to the Kujo clan. The Kanjo Commission's attitude toward you...
Precisely. This is a terrible thing to be saying, but... I'm so sorry. I can't believe I'm making my guests listen...
No problem at all. The Yashiro Commission has a duty to listen to you. Now, we heard from Sir Kujo that his decision to tie the knot... But we've also heard that you did not write that letter. Sir Kujo thought that perhaps you were just being coy. Oh...
What? But that was... It was just a prop in his playful proposal.
Fancy lettering, you say? So I am to understand that had it not been for this letter, you two may not have chosen this...
When it comes down to it... Yes.
Sir Kujo maintains that the letter was penned by your hand.
Huh? But then...
Either way, it's wonderful to see how much you both trust one another. Who knows? Perhaps Sir Kujo was the one being coy.
I understand. As you say, ultimately, but my position does matter. But now,
Marriage is the most important decision of your life. It is also part of the Yashiro Commission's job to help people through difficult times. I say this as an advocate for you personally, and for the Hiragi clan. To be together with the one you love is a sacred thing. It is my earnest wish that both of you may enjoy a
I'll take to heart every word you have said to me.
All that matters is that you follow your heart. Since you'll be needing some time to think things over...
Oh, wait! Let me see you out.
Thank you, Lady Hiragi, but there will be no need. Traveler, let's find somewhere to talk.
What should I do? Oh, Kamaji.
Chisato is on a totally different page than Ayato. Why did you give her such vague suggestions?
I've said everything I can given the Yashiro Commission's stance. The more I think about it, the stranger this all seems. But Hiragi Chisato has yet to see it.
Strange? In what way?
Someone wants Hiragi Chisato to be married as soon as possible, and if my guess is right, it is someone from within the Kanjo Commission. Think about this. A lowly officer is greatly worried about Hiragi Chisato's future. When someone's words and actions do not match, you need to infer their intentions from their behavior. Yes, it's a smart strategy. Far superior to the one adopted by the Tenryou Commission's even had the forged letter failed and been seen for what it was, there would have been no repercussions. But if the letter were to achieve its goal, as it has so far, the perpetrator would successfully weaken the Hiragi clan with Hiragi Chisato having married into the Kujo clan and the head of the Hiragi clan in prison. Challenges to the Hiragi clan's leader. Actually, we have evidence. His name is Shinojo.
Shinojo?
He should be back by now.
Yes, sir.
That's the second time you've done that!
Did they take one of the Kanjo Commission officers away?
Yes. His name is Shinojo.
As I expected. They cannot afford to let this opportunity pass them by. They have to act now while the Hiragi Chisato had been persuaded by Kujo Kamaji. But after Chisato's meeting with Shinojo,
But why did they suspect him and not us?
someone was eavesdropping on our conversation with Chisato the entire time.
No way! Whew. Lucky Paimon didn't... But Chisato got what you meant.
I think so. But whoever is behind this will not allow their plan to fail now. Her stance was so passive that she was easily manipulated. Despite all of this, she still believed that when she formally marries into the Kujo clan, she will lose her title as daughter.
Marriage is such a trap.
Easier said than done. The perpetrators are manipulating everything from the shadows, letting unsuspecting pawns do. We, meanwhile, are out in the open. If we attempt to stop this wedding from happening, we will become the villains of the story and face immense public.
So what are we gonna do?
At this stage, if the perpetrators wish to maintain control over the situation, the first things first, we must go and rescue Shinojo. He has done nothing wrong and does not deserve to be. Tell me where Shinojo is. We'll head off right now. Stop this!
It's the Yashiro Commissioner! Well, we take orders from our master!
Really? Then please. Ayaka was always scared.
there?
Stabilize!
Show them. Emerge. Right now.
Illusion shattered! Inazuma shines eternal!
Blast. Let's go. We must report to Master right away.
Hey, get back here!
No need to follow them. We need bait to catch the fish anyway. I think I saw a key fall to the ground during the fight. But in all the chaos...
What the? It's a tanuki? Oh.
Let's follow it and see.
Thank you. Thank you. It was terrifying. They said they were gonna throw the cage into this. Oh, wait! You have to listen to me. Lady Chisato's wedding. It's all part of a scheme.
Calm down, Shinojo. It's okay. We know.
Huh?
Our suspicions were roused to this possibility, and those behind this plan are not going to give up easily.
Yashiro Commissioner, you're personally?
This situation has consequences for the whole Tri-Commission. The almighty Shogun has always despised these pathetic power games.
That's true.
Shinojo, don't return to your post yet. Traveler, Paimon.
Well, if it isn't the Yashiro Commissioner, I hear you showed up here with no explanation and attacked my men. You wouldn't happen to be carrying out some sort of secret mission?
I heard that someone was taking the law into their own hands. As a responsible official of Inazuma, Shinojo may be your retainer, but the law does not grant you the right.
Abuse? Nonsense. I was just teaching him a lesson. Out of nowhere, a low-ranking officer decides to barge in on Lady Hiragi. I dare say, the poor lady was terrified.
So, you're saying that you know absolutely nothing of the reasons for his actions?
Two people from two different clans are getting married. That's all there is to it. Even if she marries into the Kujo clan, Lady Hiragi will always be the... We are, and always will be, her loyal assistants. Loyalty and duty are our guiding principles. Even if we put it down to a rare moment of impulsivity.
Darn it! This guy is good. Annoyingly good.
Funny. I'm suddenly reminded of an anecdote I'd like to share with you. There's not been a dull moment since I took up my... For instance, a merchant from abroad once told me about a curious kind of bird with the most... I'm sure someone as erudite as yourself could be able to guess what people do with...
Keep them as pets.
You'd think, wouldn't you? But there's a catch. You see, this bird is of no use to humans whatsoever. The reason they give is this. The longest tongue has the most to say.
You... I say, Yashiro Commissioner, Are you here simply to mock the
Far from it. In my mind, the Kanjo Commission is made up of honorable individuals. It is unbecoming of such people to resort to lies, deception, and filibustering, all as part of a plan to remove Lady
Yashiro, Commissioner, please don't make accusations without any evidence.
The evidence is standing right in front of me, is it not? I have a credible witness who can confirm you were quick to... Ugh, dear me. I can't believe the Grand Matsura clan. You studied hard and took a government position, only to make it to where you are now just in your years of service to the Shogun. Not only have you managed to glean nothing good from the people around you, you have... I'm not angry, Mr. Matsura. I just feel sorry for you.
Is that right? Then tell me, if you're so bright. This is at most a Kanjo Commission issue. Well, you are reaching rather outside of your bounds, Yashiro, Commissioner. I think you're simply opposed to an alliance between the Kanjo Commission and Tin, so you come here with an elaborate excuse to try...
So, that's how you view it. Well, I have to admit, you clearly are far more talented than I at...
Let me be crystal clear. This wedding is going to happen, and nothing is going to change. The notices have already been sent out. All of Inazuma City know. Most of the public weren't aware that Kujo Kamaji and Hiragi Chisato were caught. Once the notices go out, that's it. The wedding is a sure thing.
I see. It seems like...
So suddenly we see eye to eye?
I had expected you to at least be smarter than most.
Kamisato Ayato! You... How dare you!
You've made your move. Now, I suppose it's time I made mine.
What do you mean?
Do you seriously think this marriage will bring the Kanjo Commission and that isn't it at all possible that the Kanjo Commission becomes... Goodness me. Well, I've learned a great deal from talking to you. They had their scheme, but fortunately I was prepared. As I said, they ended up coming out from the shadows and let's see how things are in Inazuma City. Then, I'll take you through the details of my plan.
Look at this. The daughter of the Kanjo Commission's Hiragi clan, and the...
Sounds like an all-around perfect match.
For sure. I'm just surprised. It seems very sad.
Good luck to them, I say. I'm sure it must have been a...
Looks like the wedding is definitely going ahead.
It's still too early to make that conclusion. Our adversary wants to push this marriage past the point of no return. However, we can still beat them at their own game. But only if Kujo Kamaji is willing to help us.
Welcome. I just heard that the news of my wedding has been officially announced. It seems so sudden. I wasn't ready yet.
Yeah, about that.
I see. So someone's trying to take advantage of our marriage.
If you proceed with the wedding, the repercussions for you are likely to be minimal. But we must take Lady Hiragi's situation.
I've previously considered this possibility. But in the end, we're getting married for true love. And I've promised her that I'll do
I understand where you're coming from, but to be frank, or to put it another way, You have tacitly admitted that Lady Hiragi will need your help to get through. I don't mean to criticize you. It is natural to want to protect our loved ones. You're an intelligent and gentle person, and I'm sure you would have been able to think. I'm sure you admire Lady Hiragi for being the independent. For the sake of marrying you, this wonderful woman will become someone who has to depend. Are you really okay with that?
I love her with all my heart, and would do anything to make her happy. That's why I cannot abide to see her suffer or be manipulated by other people. Yashiro, Commissioner, you're right. It was naive and selfish of me to take things this far, but it's too late now, isn't it? There are notices everywhere.
I have a plan, but it needs a villain. Sir Kujo, in order for my plan to work, you and I must both play the role of antagonists. Are you willing to help?
If there's a way to salvage this, then let's hear it.
I've told the people at the Kanjo Commission that the marriage isn't going to unify the Kanjo Commission and the Tenryou Commission. The context for this is that they are planning to use this marriage to bring down the Hira. But what if we were to imagine for a moment that since the affairs of the Vision Hunt decree, the only reason you have been hesitant to act since taking over the Tenryou, and so your plan is to liaise with the Yashiro Commission. Once that is achieved, as the person in charge of the Tenryou Commission.
I see. This is an ingenious plan. It takes advantage of the situation perfectly.
Exactly. Our purpose is to change Lady Hiragi's position from an unnecessary. By doing so, we can even strengthen her position in the Kanjo. Once our adversaries realize how the network of connections behind the scenes, then we simply leave them to clear up the mess they've created.
Got it.
So the network of connections?
We have to make sure that the behind-the-scenes story comes to the attention of our Matsura, with whom I spoke earlier, will now be fearing the worst. In that case, he will almost certainly have placed informants throughout Inazuma. Sir Kujo, there are certain things that I need you to attend. It's almost time. My ninja has located one of the informants. That person is one of Matsura's informants. Let's follow him. Be careful not to get seen.
Did you see that? Sir Kujo Kamaji just came past here with a huge group of people.
Could it be related to the wedding announcement?
Maybe, but from the look on his face, it seems like something much more serious. He and his men seem pretty intense at the moment. Isn't it all a bit excessive for a wedding?
The Tenryou Commission has sent a load of people to Rito. I guess it must have something to do with the wedding. I think in all there must have been about 100 people so far. That doesn't sound good. What could be going on? I hope it's just Sir Kujo Kamaji being overcautious.
The news is spreading fast, but it appears Master's fears may be well placed. There's no way they sent this many people just to escort the bride. I have to investigate.
He ran off!
As expected. Let's follow him.
Wow! It's like the whole Tenryo Commission is here.
Excuse me, has something happened on this road? I'm a businessman passing through, and it's a little disconcerting to see this place so heavy.
Ah, please don't be alarmed. As I'm sure you've heard, the wedding of Sir Kujo Kamaji and Lady Hiragi, Sir Kujo decided to send for Lady Hiragi ahead of time, and have her live in Inazuma City.
I see.
We are here to clear the way for Lady Hiragi. Not just us, either. You'll see more Tenryo Commission members as you...
Isn't this a little excessive?
Sir Kujo holds Lady Hiragi in the highest regard, and wants to treat her with the utmost respect.
I understand. Sorry to disturb your work. Drat. It's exactly as Master feared. They say they're here to guard the road, but really they're poised to attack if Master doesn't allow Lady Hiragi to leave Rito. Wait, no. If Lady Hiragi does leave, they'll have all the more reason to strike. But we're in no state to defend against the Tenryo I must tell Master right away.
He ran off again!
That should do it. The seeds have been sown. In this atmosphere, mounting suspicion will nurture fear among the Kangjo commit. Now, we wait patiently for it to grow and ferment. The calm before the storm is always the part that
Are they really gonna own up and apologize?
If you're curious to find out, you can visit the Hiragi clan in Rito in a couple of days. I have some other business to attend to, so I won't be spending any more time on this situation. In any case, we've made our move. It's only a This is not my first time. Well then, goodbye for now. I truly hope that things will work out in Hiragi Chisato's best interests.
He left kind of abruptly. Are things really gonna turn out like he predicted? Paimon too! Well, let's go to Rito again in 2 days.